Hello people, my name is Mr. Assin and this broadcast is Ghana Assin. This is a YouTube channel that is designed to stimulate debate and to comment on issues that pertain to our beloved Ghana. They will relate to hot topics of the day and my commentary on them and my opinions on them, and any other topic that may be related to the news of that day. It could be politics, religion, entertainment, culture, whatever it is. I'll be expressing my opinions and views on those particular topics. Please understand that the opinions that are expressed on this platform are my opinions. I'm not saying that they are right, I'm not saying that they are wrong. All I'm doing is expressing my thoughts towards them. Now, I encourage debate. I encourage individuals who may not totally agree with me or absolutely not agree with me to express your disagreement in a very respectful and intellectual discourse. One thing I will not be tolerating is insults. Insults removes from the debate. Okay, it brings the discussion to the lowest common denominator, and that's what I'm not here to encourage. If it's insults and just mere name calling, there are many YouTube channels and Facebook platforms that will insult you for free. All right, and there are many to engage with out there, but this is for the betterment, I believe, of Ghana. I believe that when we discuss issues and discuss what relates to our beloved country, it's all for the betterment of the country. I encourage positive interaction. I encourage meaningful debate, intellectual discourse. All right? And I look forward to my interaction with you. So please use the comment section to express your views. Whether you agree or disagree, I'm welcome to interact with you. I love my country. I also am of the opinion that there are things that we need to protect as a nation. I believe that we have a unique culture that we need to protect. And as I grow older, I see certain influences from outside of our culture creeping in, which I don't believe is to the betterment of our society. So I'll be bringing them up. If you agree with me, that's fine. We can find ways of how we can influence the culture in a more positive way. If not, you don't agree with me, tell me why. And show me a better way if there is one, in your opinion. All right? So this is my introduction. And what I'm going to do for this verse video is just highlight a particular individual who is not unfamiliar to us in the news here in Ghana. He goes by the name Mr. Kennedy Adjapong. He is the MP for Assin Central, and he is an individual who I find unique because he has two things that gives him an advantage over a lot of other people. First of all, he has political influence. He's a member of parliament. So he has access and he has influence. And number two, he is a very wealthy man. He was a businessman and continues to be a businessman. And as a result of that, has a lot of resources to help him in whatever endeavor he puts his hands to. Now, recently, he has been on a sort of crusade, exposing particular individuals as it relates to their conduct and their behavior, more especially those who are who regard themselves as pastors within the Christian setting, and exposing them as fake and using and exploiting the people for their own personal gain. Now, that is something I support. I mean, I don't believe that anyone should use religion, especially Christianity, to enrich themselves, but unfortunately we have a lot of people who have done that and use all sorts of dubious means to engage in their work. And he has taken it on himself to expose them, and I commend him for that. I think that there are a lot, and the thing about these individuals is that they don't exploit rich people, because rich people and educated people take them for who they are. And sometimes even educated people are taken by this, because unfortunately a lot of our society subscribes to this fetish way of thinking, that some fetish priest somewhere or some spiritual somebody can make you richer or more powerful, and we subscribe to their nonsense. So sometimes a lot of educated people are taken in by these foolish individuals. And I support the exposure of these individuals. And him exposing other people too, whether politicians that he does not agree with, or he believes that are not in their office for the betterment of the country. The only thing I would say that I would disagree with Mr. Adjapong is the way in which he engages with those he disagrees with. So for instance, if he has a political opponent who is on a television show with his mannerisms and aggression and sometimes the insults in which he uses to get his point across, sometimes I think can take away from the underlining point that he's trying to make, which could be valid. And the only advice I would say, not that he will take advice from me, no, I'm not saying that he should, but the only thing I would say is that I believe that as a man who has these two powerful means, political influence and financial resource, that your approach to addressing certain things, I believe, should be more civilized. I believe that sometimes that the manner in which he speaks could be rooted in pride. Who are you to talk to me this way? You don't know, you have the kind of money I have. You don't know, you're not a politician. You don't know anybody. Who are you? You're nobody. That could be rooted in arrogance. And that can, like I said, can take away from the legitimate point that he's trying to make. But that said, I have done a little research on him, and I know that he has done a lot to help a lot of people. He has done a lot to help a lot of communities. He's used his resources to help the underprivileged, to help people go to school, finish school, to live, from day to day. He's employed a lot of people in his businesses that has taken them off the unemployment line and given them a means to take care of themselves and their families. So that is commended. The only thing that I would say is that his approach sometimes can be off-putting and may take away from the legitimate point that he's trying to make. Now, some of you may agree with me, some of you may not agree, and that's fine. That is absolutely fine. Like I said, this is my opinion. So if you disagree, please let me know in the comment section. All right? Let me know if you think that his approach is good. Great. And if you do agree, let me know. Let's debate this. I think sometimes too, he makes accusations, not against these false prophets, obviously, I support that, but against other members of society that may be solely rooted in rumor or maybe insinuations with no facts. And that too also, if proven incorrect, could have already damaged that person's reputation. So my only encouragement to him also in that fact is to make sure that you have all your facts lined up before you make an accusation against somebody that you believe is doing a particular thing. So this is my introduction. I just wanted to put that last commentary out there just to kind of give you an idea of some of the things I'll be discussing. I'll be discussing a whole range of newsworthy items that come up from day to day, and discussing my viewpoints and my opinions. I might even come up with some exclusives on issues, current and contemporary issues, or even issues that have long passed, but maybe at the time we didn't have the full information as to why it happened, and now I can give you maybe some inside information as to why certain things happened the way they did back then, and that could be related once again to a number of topics. All right, so take care of yourself, stay encouraged, and be safe. Please like, subscribe to this channel, and please leave your feedback in the comment section. All right, thank you.